welcome to another episode of Fred First, a series of informal webinars where we discuss all things Fred and our partners and everything we can provide for travel agents. This is another special episode in our very chic head office studio, and we're very pleased to welcome Josh from Princess Cruises, who's going to tell us all about the brand. Hello, Josh.
Hello, Wade. You okay?
Very well. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And, as a jumping off point, tell us about Josh. Tell us about your role and everything that entails.
Yeah, so I'm one of the business development managers at Princess Cruises. So I look after Fred Olsen Travel. They're my account. So I'm on hand for everything that you need, anything Princess, any assets, any videos, anything that you need for me to support the trade.
Fabulous. And how long have you been in the business? Has the cruise passion always kind of gone through the industry?
Yeah, so I've been in cruise probably about 4 years. I've only been with Princess for 2. Before that I was with Royal Caribbean. But I actually sailed since the age of 12. Okay. So it's definitely been in my blood for a while. Yeah. So it's great to kind of put a passion into a job. So it really matches
love what
each
you
other.
do. Yes,
yeah,
exactly. Well, so, the big question, the thing that's going to kind of take up most of our time is Princess Cruises. Where do we even start? Obviously, it's a brand our travel agents are probably familiar with, even if they haven't travelled it themselves or haven't sent anyone. It's a well-known brand, but you tell us, where do we begin?
Well, there's so many areas that we could begin with, but Princess overall is a premium brand. So we're owned by the Carnival Corporation, so we're a big family of cruise lines, which is always really good to see. We're very much about our personalised service on board, so we're all about making you feel welcome when you step on board, and hopefully a few agents that have actually sailed with us have felt that homely feeling when they get on board, and a lot of guests tend to come back because of our crew. And all of that is driven through our medallion class technology. So I'm actually wearing a medallion at the moment.
Conveniently, yes, very good. What props?
So it's all personalised, wearable technology, and you can totally customise it for those people that really want to dress up and match it to their outfit as well. So we really want to get to know you, and you get to know our crew as well.
Yeah, it's so fun, the kind of personal touches that brings. Because as you say, a lot of people want to go on cruises for that. The social aspect and the familiarity aspect of it, and I know there's tons of features that come with the the medallion and in the app and things. So I know there's a lot of stuff that really enhances the experience purely with this lovely clip-on. So
we just want to make sure that you have a seamless experience on board, and it is actually what I think an essential tool for multi-generational family cruising as well. So if you've got little ones and you're a little bit nervous, if you've ever been on a cruise ship before, you might know how if you just turn your back for 1 second and they run off, you've got to search the whole ship for them. Whereas with Medallion, you can actually connect with each other in the app, and then you'll be able to see where they are around the ship, so you can keep an eye on them.
Amazing, so fun. And obviously, we then get into the world of the world. Where I know it's a worldwide brand. We're sailing all over, but where are we focusing? Where are the kind of the big exciting itineraries and ports?
Yeah, well, as you say, we are a completely global brand, over 345 different destinations. Some of those real key focus areas are Asia, Alaska, the West Coast, and of course the Mediterranean, which is just on our doorstep. So fabulous way to go and see it.
Fabulous. As I said, I've seen these ships. They're amazing ships, and I know being an American brand, not to get stereotypical, but the food just looks incredible. It looks like an amazing way to kind of eat your way around the world, as it were.
That is part of cruising. We're really proud of our food. We have a lot of collaborations with a lot of chefs around the world to make sure that our different dining outlets have different flavours as well, and that you get a different taste every single night. So we really do care about it, and all of our food is made fresh every single day, so nothing is pre-arranged. Everything is completely made fresh every single day. So particularly if you're in the Med, we might have paellas available. If we're out in Alaska, we might have a lot of seafood, and then if you're sailing around Asia, we'll have a lot of Asian cuisine and Asian focused dishes as well.
Fabulous. And I think that can kind of be the tricky thing, in business development, as it were, is my next question, which is, what is the kind of thing that sets Princess apart, would you say? Because it can be tricky with cruises, because obviously a lot of cruisers have amazing food and go to these amazing destinations. You've already mentioned the medallion, the kind of personalisation of that, but is there anything else that you would say, this is the Princess touch, this is the stuff that really sets it apart?
Yeah, well, we've already touched on a few points there with regards to Medallion and also our food on board as well. We're very well known for our food, but also about our destination focus. We don't just put a pin on a map and say we're sailing to that destination.
Yeah.
We have great relationships with the destinations that we sail to. We've been going to places like Alaska for 55 years. We've been going to the Med for over 40 years now. So we've really invested a lot of time and effort to get to know the locals so that we're actually bringing something to them as well as them bringing something to us. And we don't just want guests to stay on board, as much as we'd love you to stay on board all week.
Yeah.
Go and explore the destination. Go off, go and do an excursion and really go into the heart of a destination and see what you think of it.
Great. And I think that's why this partnership with Fred Holidays works so nicely, because obviously with us, that's where the package elements can come in, can really create some lovely pre and post stay elements, and especially you're focused in Asia, and especially as we get down to Australia, New Zealand, if you're flying all that way to join a Princess ship, then you don't want to miss out on seeing Sydney or Hong Kong or wherever. So I guess that's where Fred Holidays can come in is, well, at the time of this recording, I know there's lots of benefits to booking with Fred Holidays with airport lounges and onboard credits, but at any time, whenever you're watching this, we've got some amazing packages with Princess where, we're taking this lovely brand and just enhancing the overall experience.
Yeah, it really, I think since sort of post 2020, where we were all locked in for a year, we've seen a massive uplift in guests wanting more from their holidays. And that's both from the cruise and also a land operation side of things. So we've had a really fantastic time with Fred Holidays recently because they've put together some fantastic packages. And when they come through to me and I go out on the road, like today when I'm going out to visit some travel agents, the packages there, they just make me want to book them because the elements that they put in, and they really think about the guest at the heart of every package, because effectively that's who we need to book.
Of course.
So some of the packages that they've got there are absolutely incredible, and they really do make you want to go and do them, and they're brilliantly priced as well, which is also a pain point at the moment for a lot of people.
Obviously, yeah. And I guess with these holidays, just not a minute wasted, is there? I think on the ships you've got everything you can imagine. There's, this amazing food. The ships themselves are beautiful. So much on board. The entertainment, I know, is fantastic. These Broadway shows, world-class entertainment. So to then hop off and then be able to experience the world, it's kind of like, oh yeah, we get to do this great part of our holiday as well. Yeah,
and I really feel like Fred's have honed down on extending our destination focus. So like I've said before, going to a destination is very important for us, and making sure it's the right one. And then once they've completed the cruise with us and they go on to the land element that Fred's have put together, then they're really thinking about the guest and the destination as well. So it's really linked well with both brands. So I think we've really nailed it.
I think so. And then we can wrap it all up with Movies Under the Stars at the end of the night as well.
Who doesn't want to go and have a slice of pizza or a bit of popcorn and watch a movie under the star or anywhere around the world?
Yeah, sounds good, Al.
Yeah.
I'll meet you there, yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us for a chat. It's great to hear more about this brand, and it's a brand that, personally I love and I get very excited about the more I hear about it. So, I think this conversation's convinced me. I'm on board.
Good to hear. Thank you.
Great. Well, again, thank you for joining us. As I mentioned earlier, there's lots of benefits currently at the time of this recording with booking a Fred Holidays and Princess package. But at any time, these packages are available, and they're amazing. As Josh said, they're great prices and great itineraries, and you can find all of those and the assets to promote them on our agent portal, which is agentfred.co.uk, or get in contact with us to have a chat with our BDMs about what more Fred Holidays can offer you. But once again, thank you, Josh, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for tuning in. Till next time.
Bye.